Current situation. Have you ever heard of ghost riding the snow? Welcome back to the Arctic wasteland I unfortunately call home. As you guys can see, we have a substantial amount of snow, and over here we have a Corvette. What happens next? I'm not sure. Here we go, cold start Borla X pipe in the Arctic winter. Well, here it is, boys. You can see the Arctic Vette outside in the Arctic snow. Look how thick the snow is. You can put my foot in there. Well, here you guys go, the Arctic Vette in its not so natural habitat. You guys can see over here we got about, I don't know, 7 inches of snow. Yeah, that's seven or so inches of snow. And she is out here on, obviously, summer Michelin Pilot Super Sport tires. Boom, there she is. Alright guys, I need to interrupt for just 2 seconds here. Yes, before you guys say it, I realize this is a stupid idea, but that's just, stuff I do for you guys on the Redliner channel. That's just what I do, you know, I just do stupid stuff with cars. You guys should know that if you guys are subscribed to the channel. So, all I really wanted to do, my whole purpose of this was just to take the Corvette out, get it beside like a bunch of snow, do a bit of donuts, and really just bring it back. I wasn't planning on driving it. It wasn't going to make it. I knew that. But here's what the problem was. I just left it in the driveway trying to take some cool Instagram pictures and stuff like that. By the way, if you guys don't follow me on Instagram, well, do so. I'll show you a couple of pictures that I tried to take. Not a typical Corvette owner's rear view backup camera, but you know, it's the Arctic, boys, the Arctic. So you guys see it there. And it was at that moment I realized that I died. So let me tell you why. I was in the middle of taking a picture and then I see the car, the parking brake was on and also it was in gear. So I'm like, the car's not going anywhere. Like you wouldn't think that the car would be going anywhere. So I'm taking a picture and I see the car slowly receding backwards. And I'm like, oh shit. Like the road is well, behind my driveway. So I run and like try and halt it before it catches speed and starts hitting the pole behind my house. I slip and fall on my way to make it to the car. Luckily, I get up in time, manage to get the car, hold it from slamming into the pole, but that just, I finally realized when I kind of caught my breath and kind of realized what the hell is going on, that I am screwed. If the car slid down, it is never ever going to make it back up. So here you guys can see what happened when I try to do it. Current situation. Have you ever heard of ghost riding the snow? Fuck! Now, I gave it gas, I got it up to like 60, 70 miles an hour. The rear wheels were spinning at 60, 70 miles an hour. and it wasn't going anywhere. I was just wasting, well, I was causing a lot of ruckus for my neighbors, and the neighbors probably just thought I was an absolute, well, they already do think I'm an absolute idiot. They just consolidated the fact that I'm an absolute idiot. Well, essentially I tried to go as slow as possible. I tried to engage the clutch in like gear 2, gear 3, gear 4. It would keep slipping. There's just no coefficient of friction. It was just zero, non-existent. So what I ended up doing was I ended up rocking the car back and forth while in gear. From the video that you guys saw, it was in gear, it was still spinning, rocking it back and forth until I got it close to my driveway, shoveled 2 lanes for the tires to go on, dumped a shitload of salt and sand and like grit under it so that it would get enough grip just to get back into the driveway. We were expecting another like 15-20 inches of snow. Wasn't trying to leave my brand new Corvette in the driveway for that to happen. So that is what happened. I wanted to come on there and give you guys an explanation because you guys would have been clueless. Sorry I didn't film more. I was kind of stressed. I hope you guys can understand. I was panicking and I really wasn't in the mood of filming, nor did I really, want to leave the car in the middle of the road while trying to film a bunch of clips. So now I'll link this part with the next portion of the video. Alright guys, so clearly that didn't work. After about 2.5 hours, I didn't really film anything. We finally got the car in, but because of all the salt that I laid down on the ground in order to get it up here, well, you guys can see it is very, very filthy. And unfortunately, after that huge snowstorm, the weather out here got down to like minus 30 degrees, and it's just been absolutely freezing ever since. So I'm not trying to let this thing basically remain all salty. I hope it comes across on camera. Obviously, I'm not trying to open the garage right now because it's like negative 30 something degrees. It's gonna freeze in here. I'm gonna go drive it, risk cracking the tires in the, well, summer tires in the negative 30 whatever degrees it is right now outside, to go and get the salt off the car. Obviously, you can replace tires. A lot harder to replace rust on the car, especially the back. The back area is really bad. I don't really have much room, but you guys will see. I'll film a clip when we get there. So let's head out and do that now. Hopefully it doesn't cause any problems. This will be the coldest Corvette cold start. No, it's been here for about a week. So when we do our Corvette cold start in just a few minutes, you guys will hear a Borla X-Pipe exhaust turn on with, well, minus 30 degrees and something it hasn't been on in like, I don't know, a week and a bit now. So it's gonna be loud. Here we go. Here I've opened the garage. You can see what I mean by it's filthy. And I don't know if the camera does it any example, but basically, I guess the tires shot up all that salt and crap. Anyways, here we go. Corvette cold start. It's gonna be quite loud. Alright, we are at my favorite place, Suds. You can see I got the buckets set up in there. Gonna go ahead and rinse it, fill up the buckets, and clean her all up. Goodness gracious, she is all set to go. Cleaned her up. Wow, man, she looks gorgeous. I hope that reflection comes across on camera. I'm gonna take it outside in the sunlight to show you guys what it looks like. But man, oh man, does she ever shine. Alright, let's head out. I'll show you guys what it looks like inside. Oh, bandoleros, check this out. Look at her. First proper wash. I know I showed you guys a wash in the other video, although that was just with the, just the spray. I didn't actually get a chance to clean it up really nicely. Spent about an hour and a bit cleaning her. I really think under the sun right now, she really shines. Take a look at that. Holy cow. I hope you guys can see that reflection. I hope it comes off on video. But man, oh man, I can't wait to actually, for the weather to get warm and we can actually do something more than a maintenance wash. Put a couple of stages of wax and polish on her, make her look really good, top that off with some sealant. That will make her really, really pop. man, oh man, take a look at that reflection, and I'll give you a front end glimpse here. Woo! I think that looks absolutely stellar. Take a look at that. I'll give you a thumbnail view right there, especially, oh man. I don't know, guys. I'm in love. The last thing I want to do is just touch up or dry up these tires so it doesn't splash. You guys saw just from, you know, bringing it out of there, tires splashed up just a bit. So I'm just gonna do that before it freezes and then head up on our way. Well, I'll tell you what, bandoleros, we are home now, and thankfully I did manage to dry it out pretty well. We didn't really get any frozen pieces, just really, you can see just how cold it is if you look over there. Assuming I can get focus, hang on. You can see everything's kind of frozen right around the mirror. Besides that though, it is looking real sharp. And I cannot wait until I get some good weather so that I can actually take care of this thing. You guys can see, hopefully you can see there's some swirls and stuff in the paint, obviously from the dealer washing it a couple of times. Here's on this side, the sun's hitting it, so you can actually see what I'm talking about there with the ice. But besides that, guys, she cleaned up really well. First time I've obviously cleaned her up and managed to see what's going on with her. Like I expected, with most cars, they clean them up and stuff at the dealership. They don't really have any care for them. Well, if they're not that they don't have any care, they just maybe are not savvy as to how to clean cars properly, but that's fine. I'll get probably M105, 205, and then a couple layers of sealant, and then an opti coat is probably what I'm gonna do. But man, oh man, she's cleaned up nicely and looking good. I'll give you this angle too with the Gen. Obviously, I'm sorry guys, the Gen is really dirty. I can't wait to get the GTR so we can have the trio. We have the Gen, we have the Vette obviously, and then we have the GTR there. That will be a nice looking combo. But here's a nice little pan from Jenny over to the beast, the Arctic Vette, as we've dubbed it on the channel. I'm gonna close things out right here, guys, on the channel. I hope you guys enjoyed the snow content, and obviously we cleaned up as a result here. This is what I'm talking about. I hope you guys can see that. Some swirl in action there. I don't know, I'm really picky, obviously. Well, that's gonna do it for us today. If you guys are new to the channel and just found this video, please subscribe. Feel free to, you know, leave a comment down below saying you're new, and I'll be sure to comment, I'll be sure to reply. Thank you guys for joining me. Cheers, take care, bye-bye.